Most beginners think leverage is a tool, a way to make more money faster. But what I've noticed is leverage doesn't just change your profits, it changes you, your decisions, your emotions, your behavior. And the scary part? Most traders don't even realize it's happening until they've already done damage to their account. In this video, I'm going to break down the hidden psychological trap of leverage, not just how it works, but how it quietly changes the way you think and trade. Let's say you have $100 and you use leverage. Now suddenly, you're controlling $1,000 or even $10,000 on paper. That sounds powerful. But here's what most people get wrong. They think in percentages, but when real money is on the line, your brain doesn't process percentages. It reacts to dollar amounts. I've seen this a lot. A small move in the market turns into a reaction that feels way bigger than it should. And that's where things start to shift. Mentally, you've probably experienced this. You enter a leveraged trade, price moves slightly against you, and suddenly you're down 20%, 30% in seconds. And in that moment, everything changes. Your heart rate goes up. You start staring at the screen. Every tiny movement feels important. What I've noticed is the higher the leverage, the smaller the movement needed to trigger a big emotional reaction. And under that kind of pressure, you're not thinking clearly anymore. This is where most damage happens, because now you're not following a plan, you're reacting. You close trades too early because you're scared to lose what's left. You hold losing trades longer because you don't want to be wrong. And one of the most common things I've seen is that moment where you tell yourself, let me just fix this trade. And that's where revenge trading begins, not from strategy, but from emotion. Now here's the part people don't talk about enough. Leverage doesn't just create stress. It can also create a kind of addiction. Because when you win, it doesn't feel normal. It feels intense, fast money, big gains. And your brain remembers that. What I've noticed is some traders stop trading setups and start chasing that feeling instead. They're not asking, is this a good trade? They're asking, can I feel that again? But over time, this starts to wear you down. Constant stress, emotional swings, second-guessing everything. Trading stops feeling like a skill and starts feeling like pressure. And this is important. If you're risking more than you're comfortable losing, it doesn't stay inside trading. It affects your sleep, your mood, your confidence. I've seen traders become more anxious, not because of the market, but because of how they're using leverage. So what's the solution? It's not never use leverage. It's understanding what it does to you. One rule that I personally follow is simple. If a trade makes me feel stressed before it even plays out, it's too big. Reduce your position size, lower your risk, trade in a way where you can stay calm, even if the trade goes against you. Because calm traders make better decisions, and better decisions lead to consistency. So remember this, leverage doesn't just amplify profits, it amplifies your psychology. If there's hesitation, it becomes fear. If there's confidence, it can become overconfidence. Leverage doesn't create these emotions, it exposes them. And if you don't control that, it will control how you trade. So next time you open a trade, pause for a second and ask yourself this honestly. Am I trading my strategy or am I chasing a feeling? If this made you look at leverage differently, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's one moment where leverage made you act differently than you planned?